What is your worst blinded by horniness story of your teenage years? When I was 15 in high school, a group of my friends were talking about easy ways to score. After a couple of hours of conversation, we came up with the idea of going to the adult offender registry and looking up women that had offended near us and showing up in their place since the address is in the registry. This was in the early days of the internet, 2005, so a couple of days after that conversation I pulled up the adult offenders registry and looked up my options. There was hundreds of men in there, some of which I had seen around town, but only 2 women in total, and only one of those was in walking distance. So I requested and printed her address and picture and set off to her place. When I get there and see that it was in the projects, I had a thought that this was a terrible idea. I didn't have a plan, I was in the projects and I had no idea of the dangers I was placing myself in. Nevertheless, I pushed on. I get to the building and go to the 3rd floor and knock on the door. My heart is racing and my sausage is throbbing. She opens the door and a very pronounced smell of Pall Malls comes out, and